this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Fields. Aiming for Jacobs. He's got him. Wheeling it in on the out route. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And now they'll shift things around. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Phillips has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
On 2nd down, here's Fields. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. This is intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Cleary. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 78 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this 1st half. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Cleary. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Okay, 2nd and 1, you get nothing. What now on 3rd and 1?
Sorry about that. I was so excited I jumped in on you. This is almost like practice to me. Line it up and do it again. You didn't get it right the first time. Just get right back on the ball and go. It doesn't matter that they know you're coming. You ought to be able to pick up this short yardage.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 3rd down, Cleary. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
They snap it to Fields. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Oilers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now we'll pause for the injured player, and it's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. That certainly would be a major loss for this offense. Hopefully he's okay. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Pickett now from the gun here. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. Call it a gain of a yard. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd and 6. Here's Pickett. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 56 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Up the middle they go. Cleary, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Here's Fields. Man open left side is Brown. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Cleary. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here now, 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Fields. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. Fields going to change things up here. They'll run on first down. Cleary. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Rivers. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now it's Fields. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. From the gun, here's Pickett. Flushed out right. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Pickett. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And taken right at the 35. He can't get him down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Here we go, Scott.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Fields on 1st down. And he slides to avoid the hit. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunton, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Pickett sets up play action. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted, and the big running play, now the big passing play. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here we go. 3rd down and 6. Fields now to throw. Flush to his right. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Cleary. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Now Fields going to move him around. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Oilers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Going for the deep ball. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Bills. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Off play action, Fields. Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain of 12 yards that time.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yardage, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
Here we go.
They'll run on first down. Clearing, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, it's Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. He hits Jacobs here on the crossing route. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. Fields changing the play. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. His throw incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
And that last penalty makes his 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. On the option right is Fields. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. This a 27-yard attempt here. And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
112 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues.
Back to Taylor on first down. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
The Bills on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now Pickett. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, but the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
This one taken in by Otten.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here we go. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On 1st down, Fields.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Fields.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. A great effort there. 52 yards.
And the Oilers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Fields trying to throw for it.
And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
If you've been waiting all day for Sunday night, it's been worth the wait. All tied here in the 4th as the kick is away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is going to be intercepted.
Down the right sideline.
Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Cleary. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
If they get nothing else here on 3rd down, it'd be a 53-yard attempt from this spot. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this one is right down the middle. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. Here's Pickett.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. 6 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it. It was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Second down, 8 yards to go. They run once more with Taylor. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Now again to Taylor. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Patterson now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And running with power here. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
Here's Fields. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it.
And that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Bills, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, it's a loss that could hurt come playoff seeding time as they fall to 11-3. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
we got London on the trip.
Whole club selling out, a hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich.